All right, what's up, people? Gonna be going over my 2017 Yamaha FZ09 today. I'm gonna just kind of stand back here from afar and point some things out, and then I'll zoom in here in a minute. But yeah, this is my bike. I've owned it since brand new, January 18? January 22nd, 2018 was the exact day. And the bike now has 38,000 miles on it, so I definitely ride it a ton. But yeah, so let's get to it. Moving forward here, went ahead and just ordered the FZ09 stickers for the wheels on Amazon. Give the wheels just a little bit more pop. Definitely looks good. I went ahead and did both sides of the wheel along with matching it at like the 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock position on the wheel. So definitely looks real good when they're spinning. We'll start from the front of the bike, kind of work our way back. First things first, the most outrageous thing I've probably done to the bike is go ahead and do the XSR 900 Clubman bars. As you can see, gives the bike a very mean, menacing, low profile. You're probably wondering, why the hell did you do that? And the answer to that question is I am 6'4". I've come from riding super sports like the S1000, and I wanted something that kind of put me in that sport position. I've got really long arms, and these stock bars just didn't cut it, as far as it just felt goofy and awkward to me. So went ahead and changed them out. Gives me a little bit more of a bent over lean over the tank there. It's a blast in the canyons. This bike absolutely rips. And to me, it's just comfortable. Now, if you're a 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9" rider, this would probably be an absolute nightmare for you to ride. But if you're a taller rider like myself, highly suggest these bars. They are an absolute just riot. I get people stopping me all the time, wondering what kind of bike it is, what type of handlebars they are. Even if they do know motorcycles, it is definitely a conversation piece. So that's always fun. As far as the levers are, just some basic Amazon levers. Picked those up for $35. As you can see, quality is, it's a lever at the end of the day, but they were black. Went ahead and kind of turned bronze here in the Arizona sun. Not a big deal. Can refinish them, repaint them, which I'll do. It's just not on my top priority list right this second. Now, as far as my bar end mirrors are concerned, if you do own an FZ, you know that the bar end mirror, purchasing is not quite the easiest, because these are large. I don't know the exact diameter of thread, but much larger than your average motorcycle. So finding bar ends is kind of a pain in the butt, but it did go to cycle gear. Found some ones that slip over here, so I can retain the stock weights, which obviously are very necessary, especially with those bars, and give you kind of a rear profile of the tank, and just kind of overall look at those bars along with the mirrors. You can see it's definitely pretty different than the rest. Now, working our way back, I run the 190 tire on the rear. I just like the thicker meats on the back. Did eliminate the rear pegs. I didn't want to buy the RNG brackets because they're $80, and I figured I could probably make my own, which I went ahead and did. It's not complete yet, but all I literally need to do is just get a washer for here to keep it nice and snug. And then go ahead and take my Dremel and cut this off here. I just need to get some more discs for that. So right now it's just, as you can see, kind of bent over and isn't quite just finished yet. So I'm pretty OCD, so I gotta make sure it's looking right. So I'll go ahead and cut that off and remove this front piece. Once more, FZ09 stickers on the wheels. Now I've got the M4 carbon exhaust. It is a slip-on, simple installation. Just cut the stock muffler off, slip that on, bolt it on, and you're set to jet. Now, as far as power goes, this bike is tuned. Tune makes a huge difference as far as throttle is concerned. it just definitely kind of smoothing some things out. It's tuned specifically for the exhaust. I've had the bike in Mexico, of course, up to about 163 miles per hour in a full tuck, which actually really surprised me. So yeah, that's my fastest on it. But once again, in Mexico, of course, I went ahead and wrapped these little side rigs here, wherever you want to call them. I went ahead and did those like a carbon white, just to kind of see what it looked opposed to the black. I felt like the black just kind of got lost on the bike and you don't really notice it. So I wanted to give a little bit more flair, give a little bit more kind of edginess to it. And so that's why I went ahead and wrapped that. And that was my first time ever wrapping anything. You see it's kind of lipping up on the top there. But I am going to go ahead and paint those pearl white to match the rest of the bike there, and just kind of finish it off. But just want to get a quick idea and see what it looked like. And to be honest, I'm quite a fan. Did the little LEDs there, mounted those on, just stuck those onto the stock little bracket to get rid of the pumpkins. They're bright as all get out. They do the job. They're nothing special. Now I've got the Yamaha quick shifter on there, which is absolutely phenomenal. It is upshift only, no downshift like the S1000 in the background. Now you're probably wondering, obviously, why I don't have that little rubber on the lever there. It is because it has worn off in those 38,000 miles of riding. But yeah, other than that, I did remove the little FZ that was on here. I just left the 09. Thought that looked pretty sharp. Other than that, the bike is pretty much is what it is. Next things I'm thinking about doing is possibly painting the wheels white and doing like kind of like the KTM Super Duke, do a little white and black, kind of maybe like 60-40, kind of cutting it like that, give it a little bit of a unique look to it, maybe doing the TST Industries rear tail light as well, which is integrated, which is nice. But yeah, other than that, I did remove the Yamaha sticker here on the side, just to clean it up, make it flow just a little bit better, and just kind of complete the look of the bike. But yeah, it's an absolute riot. Love riding this thing, hence the reason why I already put 38,000 miles on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna kind of open the door here, give you guys kind of a panned out version of it. But yeah, there it is. If you've got any